that some of the favorites can lose, right? So, Evan, how would you feel like this? If you're a player that you're an underdog and then you see probably one of the two main favorites lose, the current champion, how does that make you feel?
Oh man, if I was in Lin's shoes right now, I'd feel incredible. If I was like a player who, like you said, is kind of an underdog. I've only ever made an appearance in the China qualifier, and I take down the previous world champion. Now that's a confidence boost going ahead. So now you're going to ride that tempo and maybe think, hey, maybe I do have a shot at this thing. Maybe I could take it to go. And I'm so glad that Tars still has a chance to make it back up, man, because my predictions are never going to recover after that. So hopefully Tars can get the redemption he needs. Everybody, we're going to be going next. We're going to be going into the losers bracket next to check on that redemption arc potentially. But before we do that, we're going to take a brief break. So stick with us because we've still got many more matches and some codes just ahead. We'll see you right back here after a 15-minute break.
Yeah. Well, back to that match there when we watched, it was Lin. So after that second match that we saw where Taz just took a very, very commanding victory over him, I do think Lin learned. And I think this is really important as Lin progresses throughout the match here, where he came in, confirmed that he was going to do some Gani Hathor nonsense there. Yeah, how much do I like Gani Hathor? That he played the Gani Hathor in that second match. It was very, very clear that Taz went and just took turn one. And what happened is we go into match number 3, Taz said, hey, I'm taking turn 1. And then Lin responds with, well, I'm going to make sure that I have, potential of also taking turn 1 as well, and then contested. And then the draft then persists. So I feel like Lin is growing, not just from that second match, but I think he's going to be growing throughout this tournament as well, where he starts changing his style of play. And I don't think we're going to see any more of that same similar play style to what he did in that second round.
Really like that.
I think so. I think he's going to have to, he's going to be adapting as he goes through these next few matches, adapting based on who he plays against. Tars was obviously a head scratcher for him at certain points too, but Tars also kind of let it slip through the palms of his hands, like you said, Stoic. It's like it almost felt like he just he could have had this one in a different world. Yeah, what'd you think, Sethi?
Yeah, it was definitely his match to win, like Stoic said, and we'll see you guys back in a little bit, 15 minutes, and bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Sipping on coladas and I feel just fine. Colder than Canada, flying higher than a it a day at a time. I used to wait, but I'm making it mine. Was at the bottom, but able to climb. And look how I rise up. At the top, you gon' find us looking refined, not how you defined us. Can this beat get a moment of silence? This time I'm fired up. I give it my all. I said my moment is now. No laying around. I put my stick in the ground. Just so you know, ain't no mistaking it now. Forget what you make of it. Got my eye on the prize, I'm taking it. Got the fire inside, ain't shaking it. And I'm turning the tide, ain't changing it. I'm the main event. This my moment. I said it's my moment. I came here to own it. Man, it's my moment. Man, it's my. I said it's my. Yeah, how do I sound with it when I hit the ground? 100-mile finish. My moment now ain't no mouse in us. I'm on the prowl and my style fitted. My time, give me high fives. Get a picture of the wise guy. What's a wave to a high tide? Never stop when you my size. Man, it's my. I said it's my moment. I said it's my moment. I came here to own it. Man, it's my moment. Man, it's my. I said it's my moment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the SWC 2023 China qualification bracket. This time, we're about to go into the losers bracket, otherwise known as the redemption arc. It's been a fun tournament so far, right, guys? What have you thought so far, Stoic?
I mean, it's been super exciting. We had some wild matches and moments with FH and Mushroom. We had incredible things pop up during AG and H-Frog. We watched Les just honestly be pretty dominant. I know we didn't get the full 2-0, but honestly, it was really dominant play from Les, and we saw even upsets where Taz didn't actually make it through.
Yeah, a little disappointed about that, but I believe that he can make his way back through the redemption bracket here, Seppi.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament. Only 1-2-0, a lot of balanced matches, and a couple upsets, which I'm always excited about because that gives us the option of surprise redemption bracket. You know, what if Tars makes it all the way back from the bottom, starting from the bottom, now we're here, or we get one of the underdogs on top bracket, make it all the way to the finals. I'm still sticking with the favorites. I called it early on, you know. I think Lest has everything to go deep in this tournament, changing his style in between Mushroom and AJ. This is going to be an interesting adaptation battle. The LDs are off the table. What are we going to see? Is it going to be Oliver first pick, Chung Peng? What's coming out? Oliver.
I was going to say, Oliver's a really solid first pick when you saw what AJ did with it before, so taking that Oliver away is to no surprise. But I do like the response AJ has, and it says, I too want first turn.
Nice. Let's see if he adapts right now. Hathor comes in, taking out the Ganithor of their hands. And now third pick, I would not love to see something. Yeah, the Masha is pretty solid. Good counter against both units. So counter picking very strongly. The question right now is, does he adjust and goes more bruiser, slapping the monkey right away? I don't know if we want triple fire, to be completely honest, Stoic.
No, you definitely shouldn't go triple fire. And I'm also not super big in even seeing this Hathor in the first place, but in my opinion, that definitely says he doesn't play well against Gani Hathor, so he had to take the Hathor away because maybe he feels like he doesn't have a great bounce back. But I mean, we'll see, because we have Shizuka hitting the field on the other side, and right now his only way of controlling that actually is just that Oliver. So I think we're going to see whether he lets that Shizuka through or he brings something to deal with the Shizuka now.
Very, very good point. And versus the double fire, bringing that water unit is very interesting because it either forces another strip, generally their win, or forces some sustain to deal with it. I really like the water monkey. I don't know about this without the amount of damage. If you take stuff off the field, it's going to be very interesting to see what the last pick is. Masha can be a really solid ban here. To be completely honest, depending on what he picks last. If like an Etna comes out or something in that.
Well, removing the defense break is always a big thing. So, like, of course, getting rid of the Masha definitely can be really good because you know how toxic this unit can be. Masha's a great unit for taking out a Fire Monkey King and
but the Rakuni tells us something different, right? the third fire unit tells us that probably that monkey, the water monkey is leaving the battlefield.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, let's see what happens. Is the Hathor going to come through? Is Shizuka going to be really, really chaotic? There's a lot of things that can happen. But let's find out. She was going to be taking first turn for AJ.
That's a very fast Masha. Gets the reduction on everyone, but not on Oliver. Super interesting. Does he just give the turn to the Shizuka, guarantees she doesn't get cut, and puts up protection? But no, goes for the monkey right now. Very aggressive turn one. The monkey trying to get this death break on the Masha itself, and a proc for a stun. No stun.
No stun, but a lot of damage coming that way. Looking for that dismount, because once that dismount happens, there's just nothing that Mushroom can do about it. He's just going to be stuck with a dismounted rider there.
Very interesting. 3 fire units. Oliver doesn't have much to do. Now she throws it back to everyone. The speed buff is going to be super key right here. And the Hathor has the strip to get on the Shizuka and hits it beautifully. Yeah. Interesting. Now here comes the attack buff and the speed buff to make this Masha get out of the death ring.
Yeah, I do like this Water Pure Vanilla. I think this is a good unit. It just hasn't seen a lot of I guess like spotlight to be able to shine here. Keep in mind that we do have an Oblivion with skill 2, which can also play in Shizuka's favor, being able to apply Oblivion to this field too, if that is coming to the field from that unit. But I still think like Shizuka's just going to be a problem. How do you stop this unit?
Yeah, I just love too much this Fire Monkey King pick, because the thing is, even though the vanilla is very strong, it's not a killing unit. You know, it's not like a Chow or a Moor that will deal a lot of damage over time right here and get rid of this monkey. It can bring in the Oblivion, but it has to hit it. So it's very difficult to guarantee that they'll have enough damage to kill this. The comp just a lot of CC, but not enough damage.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, the only amount of sustain right now is that Water Pure Vanilla. With first skill, it does have a little bit of a heal to it, but you really can't keep up with the heals when this Fire Monkey is able to produce so much damage like that. He can go right back into the Fire Monkey, just remove it. Doesn't matter, man. AJ with a very, very good draft, bringing up the win rate for Shizuka once again. Well done, AJ, taking round 1.
Yeah, AJ really showing what a tight drafter he is. Once he knows his way around a pick ban phase, that's for sure.
I think the stealing of the Hathor was a little bit of an overreaction. You know, taking the Hathor into that comp, not having a lot of synergy, hard countering with double water units, but one of them being a support against the Fire Monkey King. Very, very dangerous. You know what I would love to see today, to be completely honest? A Molong versus that amount of, fire units, bringing something that can remove something off the table very quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's really, really good. Any of those high volatility, high damage units, Molong, Daphnis, Fire Cassandra, Fire Galatrix, whatever we want to call her, Frederica.
Great point.
Those units that are able to do that, I think those are extremely impactful. If you have them, you can tune them well for those kind of situations here. But let's see what happens. We got a 24 speed lead, Nephthys being drafted. We've got Tiana coming back for AJ. But I do really, really like Mushroom's draft right now, because we have a very high speed team right now.
Yeah, he's definitely in his comfort zone. Speed lead, 2 very high base speed units. The question right now is, does he bring a third one like a Sekhmet to have the 4 elements right here? Oh my God, thank you for hearing me.
Nice call.
I really like this draft.
Yeah, definitely. I'm siding with you. I think Mushroom is looking really, really good right now. Nothing I like better than a best of 3 going to the full length of games. Curious to see what AJ is going to be bringing here to counter the high speed that Mushroom's bringing to the field right now.
Yeah, let's see what would be the interesting pick. I would get another beneficial effect removal and some attack bar reduction, but he goes for the sustain. In this case, it's very, very interesting, because I would love to see something like an Abellio less pick right here. So some bruiser sustain into this comp. I don't think he needs the double speed lead, because if you ban one of the units on the other side, you kind of kill the whole synergy of the comp. So yeah, would love to see some sustain, but he goes all out on kill. That tells us, does he trust? Yeah, he bans the speed lead. I don't know. Can you kill this monkey? I would have banned the monkey once again. I'm a little bit afraid of that Fire Monkey.
We do have Curse the Beautiful, and I think that's going to be really, really impactful. We'll see what happens here. I think if we can keep up with the glancing with the Yun Hong, that'll definitely limit the damage from that Fire Monkey King, but we'll see what happens. Oliver is going to get boosted up here for a 3rd skill.
And second question, is this a trap Tiana? Is this... because she's fairly slow right here. Gets the reset and hits it, and now, the Lagmaron hits hard, saves skill 2, can go for a reset. Resets all around. The Oliver dominating. Can she get a death break right here? Oh, it lands.
I love it when they pay attention to that Raccoony. Obviously, he's got negative effects on the field, and he's looking at the attack bars right now. So either keep the attack bar low of the Raccoony, or try to get another unit lower with the HP so that he can be able to keep up with the... All right!
Guaranteed crit! The guaranteed crit with the buff was incredible. That was a lot of damage. Can we get a replay, please? So yeah,
so much damage. I missed the number. I didn't see what it was.
Yeah,
not a problem whatsoever.
Did anyone see that in chat, please?
That was some really, really big damage there.
Yeah. The game's pretty much over now. Bringing it back, Mushroom got in his comfort zone. We said we liked the draft. Trusted it. Another removal.
That's so satisfying, man. Lag. The lag is the thing to tie it up.
Yeah, it's so cool to see that. Like, well drafted for Mushroom there. We saw that he really wanted the turn 1, brought high volatility, brought high aggression, and just removed units. Awesome last pick there with that Lagmaron. Able to just do huge amounts of damage to the point where, you know, we thought, yeah, Fire Monkey is going to be a little bit troublesome, but no.
And you called it. The Curse of the Beautiful was the enabler because it landed a lot of debuffs. That was gorgeous.
Yeah, it really was. Let's see if we're going to see a similar draft here. Obviously, Neftis getting the ban. Yanhan getting the ban out here. Obviously, still going with that Oliver 33 speed lead for Mushroom. AJ responding. And we're looking like we're going to speed contest once again. I kind of hope that he doesn't go down that Hathor route, unless that really does confirm that he just doesn't know how to play against this Hathor stuff. Shizuka being taken by him. And the Hathor as well. I think the Shizuka is a great take because that's a big enabler for AJ's team.
Yeah, great point. I just don't know about the Hathor again. I think it puts him in the comfort position of picking Fire Monkey X right here, and then being able to bring a Rakuni last pick. Wusa Fire Monkey, yeah, that's pretty solid. And then maybe Rakuni last pick brings the... Oh, I love the Kali. This time he does not lack the damage. So that is an excellent adjustment from Mushroom. Now, if he brings the Rakuni and you ban, you know, one of the starters or the Fire Monkey, it is a completely different match.
Yep, most definitely. I do think maybe Wusa might be on the table for getting banned, unless this fifth pick here is just insane. I think we're looking at a moment where we're watching... Shizuka's still so good, and it's like she hasn't even done anything yet, and I still look at this and I'm like worried about what Shizuka's going to do to this man.
Yeah, I like the aggressive draft, but I don't know. Hathor still just doesn't fit. She doesn't do anything right here. It's just fear of playing with her. Off the field, with the leads, the question now, who has the best Swift runes? And I don't know. I got my money on Etna destroying this monkey. What do you think, Stoic?
Definitely. I think Ethna takes the first turn. He's got the accuracy lead as well, so it should be landing true. So it comes down to accuracy res. Does Ethna get what she needed to do here? We'll find out, because that capture is coming out right now. Does get that stun. A lot of damage happening right now. Got that second skill. Does not land, and that's where the turn of events pops in here, because now it's like you had a game plan. That game plan is absolutely shot now.
Yeah, and why did he even go for the Ganny? That is a huge proc. You can't, like, you just... Oh, he doesn't reset the Hathor because he has the Wusa immunity. Plays it even with a little bit of greed right there. The monkey's going to be removed from the field with... no, the strip... Well, the strip from Etna can take that out.
Yeah, he needs it, and that's why he did that ventilate back onto the Ethna, because Ethna's got the crazy utility.
Can he get the right? Yeah, he got all the right.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, even with this here, is it going to be enough? It's not even enough to take out the Fire Monkey. That's crazy.
Wait, my friends. We got an interesting situation. I don't know. The Kali might be able to bring this back. It's a fire unit versus 2 wind. I'm surprised that he brought back the monkey instead of giving the turns back to Kali, because now she'll be off of immunity for 1 turn, but then she'll have stuff back on one more turn. So it'll be very interesting to see if he can get rid of her in that. Oh my god, she's done.
that's insane. Yeah, that's crazy. I was almost thinking, like, if he went with the ventilate back onto the Wusa and just got skill 3 again, and it's just like, it's really tough to deal with all these shields and immunity popping up there. But you know what? That's the right play. We had a lot of damage coming towards that Kali, and you can tell Kali's not going to get any more skills up, because that is the nerf to Shizuka.
Yeah, good point. But the Hathor has a big opening right here. She can bring back this, so Shizuka can have the way to bring Kali back, and Kali will have the ignore defense, but there's shields up, and she won't have a tech buff. So very interesting position that he's on. He has to wait, can't use that skill 3. You need to sleep the Etna, because the Etna is the damage. Goes for the Ganny.
Wow.
Sure. I don't know about that choice.
I don't agree with it either.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, and the
double
proc.
procs as well. That's crazy. So
Yeah.
Wusa procs helping to get that third skill right back. Ganymede, of course, getting additional turns popping out. Doesn't land any of the glancing. This
Didn't
is
she kill?
actually kind of nice.
Oh, she
Does get the kill.
does!
Look, is that
Very
it?
fresh.
Is that the game changer? Because if we can get second skills out there and drop this Hathor, Shizuka still is an insane unit, and it's to reset the
Gotta
Shizuka.
reset
here,
the
get back
Shizuka. Yeah,
reduction.
he made the right call this time, but one proc from the Hathor. That was gonna be an interesting proc. Now Genny got it on lock.
Oh my
This is good.
lord. Yeah,
Very
I mean,
that's
I
a
know
wrap.
how good Shizuka can still be. Ah, that's it. That's it. Wow, AJ taking out Mushroom. Mushroom is now eliminated from the tournament.
AJ taking the first round of the redemption bracket to go with that one. That was great. That was a really nice showing, and I totally agree with what you were saying in the pick ban phase earlier, Seppi. Like the Hathor seems like a little bit of an overfix. It's like I'm taking this as another ban. You know, it doesn't necessarily fit into the comp. I don't really necessarily have a good way to do it. I just want to deny the Ganithor.
And the Etna was such a great adjustment. It kind of countered everything there. It countered the Shizuka. It countered the Water Monkey. It was great against the Hathor still. And weirdly enough, once again, Ganny is like not doing a lot in the match, but it's resetting everyone, ventilating the Etna so she could strip once, twice, 3 times, killing